Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. In what month do we vote for president? November. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? freed the slaves? What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who vetoes bills? The President.